The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
We're back and bigger than ever. It's Massy Stores, So You Think You're a Genius TV game show. 8 students over 6 weeks, where one will emerge our grand prize winner and walk away with $1,000 cash. A Samsung Galaxy tablet compliments Massy Stores and school supplies for their school from Budgemart, Jujubee, and Tusty. We also have consolation prizes from Orchard, Vitamalt, and Massy Stores. Special thanks to our sponsors, Budgemart, Tusty, SVG TV, Jujubee, Vitamalt, and Orchard. Live taping every Wednesday at Massy Stores, Kingstown at 5 p.m.
Welcome back to the Massy Stores. So you think you're a genius? So the Massy Stores has been scouring the country, going from school to school. We're searching for the next best genius from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 8 secondary schools sent us there. Our judges are super excited because they've not been so close to geniuses in their lives. Now we're about to get started. When we come back, we'll get going with Dylan, the Massy Stores, So You Think You're a Genius.
Massy Stores Pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop, and our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massy Stores Pharmacy, Massy Stores Pharmacy, where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massy Stores, Kingstown. Contact us at 453-911.
Heading the pack is Enika on 209 points. Followed by Dylan on 193 points. Alexis is next on 163 points. And then we have Shanta on 154 points. Now it's time for them to do battle. First up, we're going to go to the St. Vincent Grammar School for Dylan. Come on in, bro. Come on in.
Students.
Honor Mr. Dodge. Honor Mr. George.
May I have the seats? Okay. So, if you guys do your presentation for the old boys there.
What's up with the hats and the somebody hat?
Oh, this is my hat from when back when I used to go to St. Vincent Grammar School in 1937.
Makes sense. It looks like it was made around the last time Candyman had a growth spot.
Okay. Mr. Huggins, why are you wearing your clothes?
Well, so this was grammar school's outfit back in 1900.
You forgot his time.
I forgot my time.
Okay. Well, anyways, today we went to learn a little bit about grammar school history. Grammar school was started in 1908. The building that is in Richmond Hill now used to be an agricultural school. And back in those days, when grammar school was founded, grammar school has had 16 principals since then, going all the way from, listen, why are you talking? Do you have a problem with my lecture, sir?
I don't know, you just always do the same boring thing. I mean, you could just like add in something, maybe a rhyme, something to make it.
And how exactly do you propose I do that, sir? Would you like to come and teach your class?
Okay, yeah.
Do mind?
Big green school, 5 labs and 4 buildings. Cracks in the floor, stories in the wall, 650 teens walking through it all. Oldest secondary school, ask Father Time. Although grammar school is nearly 109. Let me take you a bit back in time, straight back to 1908, of course with my rhymes. 1908, only 13 kids then, all age 8. SPG that long ago was in rough times, but grammar school couldn't just sit idly by to watch poor, uneducated people scrambling for dimes. So they gave out scholarships to negate the price. Then we jumped to 17 people in that year, 1935. But we couldn't stop there, we had to add more. School expanded in 47 and 200 came through the door. All this success because of those in charge, principals setting principles from the first to the last. Mr. Reeves, Mr. Clark, and Reverend Wade. So many legends that will never fade. Mr. Lopi, Mr. Gordon, Mr. Miller, then Hughes. So many legends, it's hard to choose. Craig Morgan Baptiste, right to Mr. Stanley Campbell. John Williams to Miss Leacock, the first lady to handle. Then Mr. Jones after Mr. Brown, patrolling the corridors without a sound. All this is why we sing, Paraspera ad astra, through rough ways to the stars. It's about overcoming obstacles no matter how hard. Like in 99, when spiteful people lit some matches, burned down the building, but we rebuilt from the ashes. Paraspera ad astra. That's kind of how we do it. Then no.
You even have to see this now. Okay. I've seen your performance. Do you know who this is, Mr. Ned?
This is Leacock. That's that.
Do you know who this is?
Mr. King, big man himself. Literally.
Do you know who this is?
Mr. Lopi.
Do you know who this is?
Mr. Greg Red House.
Okay.
Mr. Miller, which is now Miller House, Greenhouse.
Sip, sip.
Zip, zip. And who is this?
Mr. Reeves, boss, principal.
Oh. Okay, Mr. Ned.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
I see. So you think you're a genius?
Yes, yes I do.
We sipping on so healthy and so refreshing. Orchard drinks are now the best thing on the go in a new bottle. We sipping on
Orchard flavors that you know and love are now in a brand new bottle. Enjoy Orchard Apple Cherry, Orchard Apple, Orchard Orange. So go ahead, refresh yourself.
so healthy and so refreshing. Orchard drinks are now the best thing on the go in a new bottle. We sipping on
A perfectly natural choice. On the go.
Well, there you go. That's Dylan setting the pace, taking us on a long journey through the history of the St. Vincent Grammar School, bringing back the past principal, present, and all of that. Nice presentation. Well, we're off to a good start. So let's see who we have next. So we're going to go to Anika next on the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Girls High School.
8 acting headmistresses. Their guidance and nurturing has propelled the St. Vincent Girls High School to the premier institution for females in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to take this journey. Our school crest bears the motto, Ha'adua Adonta, meaning through difficulty to the heights. Our first headmistress, Mrs. Mary Innes, was a Barbadian who founded the school on May 8, 1911. Under her administration, the school was a private school that housed a population of less than 20. The school at that time was located next to the Victoria Park, and in 1935 it was subsequently moved to Tyrell Street, currently. Mrs. Muriel Went and Carmelita Went, they were sisters who came to the island early to teach. Laura Smith Moffett, to whom Moffett House is named after. She was an activist in physical education and sports, and through her, physical education was added to the curriculum. She was also responsible for the introduction of domestic science, which is known as home economics. Janet Bushon. She was from Scotland, and at this point the school population was at 240. Mrs. Barbara Hadley. During her tenure, an extension was built which allowed the school to house 350 students. She introduced the stingy brim hat, and through her tenure, the curriculum grew to include the natural sciences, including biology and chemistry. However, our institution did not have laboratories for that, so she made the bold move of sending her girls over to the neighboring grammar school for tuition. Millicent Byron. The Byron block is named after her, as she was the headmistress during the period of the construction of this building. Margaret Potter. Her becoming a headmistress was controversial at that time, as she had already reached the age of retirement. However, the headmistress before her had died going on a boat ride, and it was deemed that her experience was needed to guide the school in a positive direction. Sister Philomena Anderson, she was the first Vincentian to be appointed headmistress. Before this, they came from Scotland, England, Nevis. She was also a nun, which was a non-occurrence outside of Roman Catholic schools. Norma Keyser, she was the longest serving headmistress of the girls' high school. She taught wherever she was needed. One of her priorities was building the physics and chemistry labs, as the existing arrangement with grammar school did not allow for enough students, in her opinion, to pursue these physical sciences. Miss Lorna DeBee, she was a past student of the girls' high school, and she was a Girl Guide instructor, as she believed that it was pivotal in shaping the values of young girls and women, and I myself am a Girl Guide, so I know exactly how that is. Joy Brown was completely into the girls' high school. She was a student, and after that she stayed and taught, and then went to pursue her undergraduate studies. She returned briefly to teach, and it was during her pursuing her master's that she was appointed the post of headmistress. Andrea Bowman, my headmistress. She is the 16th headmistress and daughter of Norma Keyser, the 11th headmistress. Her dissatisfaction with the state of our sick bay prompted her to seek assistance in the class of 1955 to look for funding through the Social Investment Fund. That's the reason why there's a big 55 on the door of the sick bay. The evolution of our uniforms, and might I add, I would kind of like to stay in 1970s, but oh well. Our first decade saw a sailor shirt. 1930s, this is when we moved to our present location in 1935. The uniform changed its design, and we changed our colors. We have a Panama hat, same piece of Panama collar, and a tie which ends above your true waist. 1950s, we were fashionable. This is inspired by GBO look, where skirts were shorter, and we had a knife piece. 1960s, we have a shorter skirt and stingy brim hat. With the stingy brim hat, it had to be held on with 2 elastic straps, and you were punished if that wasn't the case. The 1970s, we were hot. Micro mini skirts, and the tie was replaced by a crest. This look was inspired by the women's liberation movement and Black Power movement, hence the lack of the hat. Present day, it fits our bodies more naturally. Our current compound, the library, the court. In 2016, the young leaders of that year decided to undertake the repainting of the pavilion, hence the GHS. Our talk shops, as I mentioned, we have 3. We're hungry, we like food. The Byron block, which was named after Miss Millicent Byron. The first form area, it's old, like our school and everything in it, it's old. The Grimble Hall. Within the Grimble Hall, our accolades are displayed. Room 55, which is our sick bay, which is named after the 1955 class which helped to build it. The hotspot bench to the bottom of the screen was undertaken by the 2015 Young Leaders. The theme that year had to do with internet and stuff. So on that bench you can hang out and not use any social media account because everything is blocked. The Foods Hall, which was newly renovated by the 2017 winning Young Leaders. It housed our Form 2s, and in the Foods Hall we have our effects, our dances, to be politically correct, dramas, theatre arts classes held here. The Normal Pizza Resource Center, it hosts the chemistry lab, one of our IT labs, the library, and the general science.
Well, we're going to say thanks very much to Nico. We'll find out how many points she scored a while ago, and we'll be back next. What do we have next? It's going to be Shanta.
What I'm about to tell you is all the things I've heard, I've seen, I've learned about my school. I believe that my school is something, but what they say is that is nothing. It was open to accommodate students from the surrounding area who wasn't successful at the combination examination. 10 years later, a new school was organized, authorized and stabilized due to the extension of the student body. The theme for our school is excellence through education. There is always some big competition, but we never fail because we always have the great dedication to crawl, to walk, to cross deep seas, to climb tall mountains. Our cricketers play greater in their games towards their competitors. In cricket competition, we came first. Did you know? We also play netball, football, volleyball, just to name a few. The teachers are very caring and motivating. When we are playing, if we are falling, they always be saying, keep going, because fights are always coming. We are in the top 10 with a pass rate of 70 throughout the schools of SCG, for CXC, and yet they be saying we IBC. In this year, we came first for culinary in the ECGC school competition. I don't think we are IBC, I feel we are legacy. At our school, there is legendary. One of our own, Delshon Welcome, became the first in history of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to represent our country in the Youth Beach Volleyball Olympics in China. 2014, we built a volleyball team, both males and females, keeping us in the top 3 across the country from 2015 to now. 4 of our students got nominated for the women's volleyball team. Desiree Laborde, Delshon Welcome, and John T. Gibson. And also Dimit Mayor, who was qualified for the track and field for women. We also contain strong boys, sorry. In 2012, Stephanie Massy put us in first position for environmental calypso. In 2014, Miss Naisha Richards also won the Junior Silver Monarch. And this year, Miss Mara Robinson, stage name Youngse, won the Junior Silver Monarch with her song Carnival Hot. In 2011, Miss Lisha Morgan brought home Best Written Song in the CWS Waterway competition. Despite all the negative things and thoughts, through it all with our ABCs. The ABCs which states that we should A. Accept the challenges. B. Believe in ourselves. C. Climb for greatness. D. Don't give up. E. Expect some obstacles along the way. F. Fight to be flexible in excellence. G. Grab all opportunity and make use of it. We H and we I. Help innovate. We J, K, L, M, N, O, P. We just keep leading, maintaining negative, orderless pressure. We Q, quit quitting. We R, S, T, U, rise straight to unity. We V, the W, body work, it's worthwhile. We X, X-ray our own lifestyle. We Y, yearn to achieve all that we have seen.
We're proud of you. We're certainly proud of you. And we want to wish you all the best. We'll see how much you scored. We come back. And up next, we're going to go with Alexis.
It doesn't matter how many times you've failed. It doesn't matter how much you've heard it can't be done. It doesn't matter how long you've been waiting or asking. No matter what, we believe in smiling again and never giving up. Never give up. Vitamalt takes care of you.
So I know lots of people wonder what SJCM is all about. That's why I'm here today to tell you a bit about my school. The Miracle Secondary School, as it was first called, is a co-educational Roman Catholic school located in the lush green valley of Mesopotamia. It was founded by Father Hugh McDougall on September 16, 1968, and at the time only catered for the Catholic kids in the community. However, it was later open to the entire community as there were many other children who needed schooling. SJCM is also the only convent school that admits male students. Did you know that? It is currently and has always been operated by the Sisters of St. Joseph of Cluny, with Sister Jacinta Wallace being the current principal. The Sisters of St. Joseph of Cluny are a Roman Catholic order of religious sisters founded by Blessed Anne-Marie Javelin. The school's motto is Caritas, which means love, and is portrayed in all aspects of the school. The school is one which believes in the holistic development in all its students. Therefore, a range of co-curricular activities are offered which help to develop the all-round being of our students. These activities range from performing arts, Christian fellowship, social outreach, among others. We are encouraged to develop our relationship with God, which is done at daily morning prayers and annual retreats. St. Joseph's Convent Maricopa is well known for its discipline, and like parents, they try to provide a school that is nurturing, where love is seen and felt. 1968 to 2018 marks SJCM's 50th anniversary. And to celebrate this milestone, we will be having numerous activities throughout the year starting this September. Through the years, the school has produced a number of local and international public figures, such as Hans John, Marlon Rudette, or in the words of Sister Pat, Matafix, Fire Empress, Jennifer Richardson, Mr. Grenville John, Permanent Secretary Godfrey Pompey, just to name a few. And did you know that SJCM is the only school that provides double award agricultural science in Symington and the Grenadines? Double award Agri is 2 subjects in 1, where students are required to carry out more difficult tasks and cover more content in comparison to single award Agri. This should allow students to be more competent in this subject area once completed successfully. In honor of past principals, Sister Patricia Ann Douglas, Sister Pat, who served as principal for a great 25 years, every year the school presents the Sister Pat Award of Excellence to students who have performed well and obtained an average above 70% throughout that year. Among many other clubs in school, such as the Environmental Club, Young Leaders, etc., the Business Club is quite special, as one of the school's very own past teacher, Mr. Alexander, and past student, Zainab Sandy, were the ones to develop the idea. The club was founded on the 7th of February 2011 with the main goal of developing the business mind of students who join. I stand here as a proud student of the St. Joseph's Convent Marathon. Thank you.
Hello there, folks.
Thank you for making a big difference. Your continued support helps to sustain Startbright's free school breakfast. Everyone who drinks Testy water is investing in and improving a child's life. When thirsty, drink Testy.
Pure Vinci water, nothing added.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's the semi-final and we're wrapping up semi-final Massy Stores 2017. So you think you're a genius? We've got the scores for you. Woo. Who's going to go to next week? Who's going to go to next week? I got it, people. All right, let's call Alexis in first, see what she did. Come on in, Alexis, come on. I got to tell you, Alexis, the judges scored you at 128 points. 128 points. Now you've got an overall total of 291 points. Well done, well done. Let's call in Dylan. Dylan, come on, Dylan. You scored 149 points. You got an overall tally of 342 points. 342 points. Dylan, that puts you in second position. All right. We're going to call Shanta. Shanta, come on in, Shanta. Shanta, the judges had you at 100 points for today. 100 points. That puts you up to 254 points. And let's call Anika. Anika. You got 148 points. Even though Dylan beat you by 1 point today, you're still ahead of the pack at 357 points. So guys, come on in. You all did well, but here's how it works. Only 2 are going to go forward to the final showdown next week. But you're all geniuses, and you all did a fabulous job. Right, guys? They did a fabulous job. Come on. So this time around, we have to say so long to Shanta and Alexis, but they're not going to go home empty-handed. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. You get some packages. Come on, from Vitamall, of course. Vitamall. Okay. And you get your Orchard package as well. Come on, Orchard. And you get your shopping voucher from Massy. Come on, yeah. And of course, you get to be on TV. Yeah, that's the best one. All right. So we want to thank you guys very much and wish you all the best. All the best. All right. Now let's have our two finalists in here. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. It's gonna be a battle. Boys Grammar School versus Girls High School. It's always been a fight. And it's gonna go down in an epic battle next week on the Massy Stores. So You Think You're a Genius, or their scores. That's it for their scores. All right. When we go to next week, they each go back to 0 points. And they got to prove that they are the genius of geniuses. You got to prove that you are the genius of geniuses next week. I'm not trying to scare you, but this is big. This is huge. You have to win next week. I'm not trying to make them nervous. I don't want to make you nervous. I don't want you to feel like this is a big thing. It's a huge, huge thing. All right, I'm just playing, guys. All right, but congratulations to you, and Nika. Congratulations to you, Dylan. And we're going to see you guys next week. Y'all ready? Sure. All right, let's do that face-off like they do in boxing. Let's do that face-off like they do in all right. We'll see you guys next week on the Massy Stores. So You Think You're a Genius for the final. Until then, we're out.